All right, guys. So this is a continuation. I decided I had plenty of time to get stuff done, so I'm going to take this valve cover off, free up these injectors, and continue on. We'll see how it goes. It's like a crankcase bent into this, so this one's going to be a little harder to get off. This hose isn't going to cooperate, and I'm going to take this fuel line off as well. And I think I'm going to go ahead and see about plumbing it in and running some fuel through it to clean it out while I'm working on it. It looks like this is this says out, so not really sure what's up with that. This says out as well. This might just be missing a plug. In, out, in. So this is from the tank. I don't know. I'll have to think about it for a minute. Here. Let's see. All right. Seeing some dirt under there. Decided I probably better blow it off. Might already have some under the valve cover. Nope, stayed pretty clean. I tell you, it's not easy getting the valve cover off this thing. These water pipes on the side, but so let's get you up a ways. All right, so you really can't see where I want to be. I want to get this this little cotter pin off. Holds this rack control arm. All right, so I've got that disconnected. Any of these injectors work? Nope. All right, so we're going to get back to the fuel system. Here, floor like this. All right, flip it back a little bit. All right, you know the drill. Diesel fuel in here, power to that. This gets that. Then we'll find out the hard way where the fuel return line is. I got All right, so it's crazy. But I am not seeing a return line, and that's weird because there should be one. There's just no way it's an open system. So, it's not going to do me much good. Maybe this plug up in the top wasn't a plug. Maybe this plug was a return line. Either way, we can use it as a return line. No problem, actually. Alright, so I got the fuel system running. These two injectors are good. This one's stuck down. So I'm just going to try and get this one unstuck. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but basically I'm just going to grab that top of the injector. Put some vice grips. You've seen this done 1,000 times online. This rose foot, just a little tiny dead blow here, and then I just use that to work the injector. Of course, when you're starting to loosen up, you just have to work some new fuel on those injectors. Then work the fuel rod. Oh, look at them stuck. Oh. And once you get the injector working, once you get a little bit of fresh diesel in there, it gets the crap out of the way. And then these metering rods, I call them metering rods because they do meter the amount of fuel that goes in there. But there you go. I just had to take the valve cover off, run this fuel a little bit, tap on a couple injectors really easily. Let's go do the other side. This one's super dangerous with these old 2-screw fuel racks. And this is, see the screws here? Modern ones have 1 screw, and then this is on a spring. So if one of the injectors sticks, it's only one. It's not all of them. And those injectors are stuck. So there's fuel running through both sides. Let me look. Okay, this one is definitely stuck. Those two, this one is stuck. This one may not be. That one I think is stuck. Okay, that injector's all the way down. That injector's all the way down. We may end up having to take these injectors out. We'll see. I'm not giving up yet because I like the thought about not taking that rack apart. Okay, it's coming out. Okay, it's all the way up. I'll tap it right down. And it actually is moving a lot easier than it was. So here, probably 2 more tries. This thing will probably just pop loose. We'll pump it a few times. Yeah, it's coming right up that time. I don't know if I'm getting in your way. Okay, this one's done. And I'll bet that works just fine when we're done with it. This one, nothing we can do. This one is stuck down with the motor, so we have to actually turn that one. We got to break this one loose. Can you see what I'm doing here? Yeah, so I'm taking my vice grips and I'm putting on that hardened cap. It's like a hardened valve cap on the injector. And then I'm just using a pry bar to gently pull up on the injector. This one is not one to come. This one might take this one out. And it wouldn't be no big deal if I could get them out, if I could get it out without having to without having to take that rack off. I don't even know why I have to. The other engine I didn't do that. Yeah, this thing is just not, these vice grips just don't have enough bite to to hold on to that. I could go and grind a slot in these vice grips. And I'm not afraid to do that. Now this one is just not going to come. Ah, here you come. Nice. Once you get it to move, you're pretty much home free. Maybe you can see exactly what I'm doing. But anyways, you see this plunger right here? Right here? That's what pushes, this rocker arm pushes that injector and sprays the fuel. Well, they get trashed up and then they stick down. And then I use this crow's foot and I tap it back down. Down all the way. I get my vice grips back on it. You see it stuck down there, right? So I get my vice grips on there, put my pry bar through onto the rocker, and then I just pull it back up gently. See, here it comes. Okay, you do that about 3 times, and then it should be good. And then one of these times when I do that, it's going to not go back down. It's just going to bounce when I hit it. And then once you start bouncing a little bit, come on now. There we go. Look at that, would you? Bouncy bounce, bouncy bounce. So that one should have enough in it that there's the rack was loose. So that one that's all the way down because of the rocker, hopefully that one's clean. You see that rack moving? See those? And when I get all of them working, see a little bit of sticky in there. And it's probably this one. But once I get all them working, I'm hitting them, moving the stuff around in there. Man, I wish this thing had a flywheel. If this had a flywheel, we'd be starting it up today. Had this valve cover off a bunch. Also, just so you know, I'm looking for donations. That one's stuck down, that one's stuck down, this one is up. Looking for donations of Jake brake valve covers. Okay, that one seems like it's okay. That one's down all the way. That one's down all the way now. see. Here's my light. Okay, up it went. Okay, this one is loose. Here it comes. Okay. This one's pretty sticky, so I'm guessing it's going to take 2-3 pulls. And I may actually end up designing a tool. You know, if I'm going to keep doing these injectors, these Detroits, they all stick. Okay, let's see. Oops, I didn't take that apart yet. Okay, so one of these is still stuck. Not sure which one yet. Did I even do this one? Maybe I didn't even do that one. That one seems fine. That one seems fine. That one seems fine. Gotta be this one. And I think it's because it's been up its whole life, right? Been sitting here parked with it up. There it goes. And it's just a matter of pumping the injector, get fresh fluid in there. I would love to make a tool that you put under here and work the injector. So I think I'm going to make one. There it goes, look at that. So at this point, they're all free. I'm going to put these rods and pins all back in, but I should work all of them at the same time now. I'm working all 4 racks at the same time. There's also a full fuel pin location. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? We're going to just keep letting that fuel system run. Can't hurt anything. Let's go up with you. And I love this. This new tripod is so cool. All right, let's see what we can see here. All right, so can you see in between here? Okay, right here, right in here, there's a union. See it? And it synchronizes both injector control racks to operate off of one governor. The problem is, you see this governor? This is it's like a constant speed governor, not a variable speed governor. So I don't know what to do with that. So I'm gonna have to lean on some gurus. Man, I'm excited. I want to start this thing so bad. What I could do is I could move the Hummer out, scoot this motor out, flip it around, put it right here, grab the 8V92, put it right next to it, pull the transmission off the 8V92, cut this plate so that I can get at the crankshaft, throw that flywheel on here, stick a starter on it, and get to it. What time is it? 12:30. I could probably get it done today. Happens about here. Happens, so if that was that, it happens about right here. So it happens when I get about right there. So yep, kind of stutters right there. Yep, good. So it could be some rust on some gears in there. All right, so look, no promises. Okay, we're just gonna give it a peek. And see. It's just about taking a peek. That was too big. That any of this that I'm thinking of is feasible. So, we're not getting too excited. Crap in the way. Never had one of these apart. You don't even know how to do it. But you know, it's something that I've been thinking about for a while. And so love to see if it's possible. One right there, I'm not sure I'll even be able to get. I'm taking a peek. Good news is I think I got it balanced pretty nice. That big brute to fall over. push that transmission out a little bit, right? Right out. I always hit myself with this thing. Maybe I'll just grab it real quick. Just forklift. Trying to stop it at all. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Get that out later. Nice clutch disc. This is the heavy part. Couple clutches in there. Nice. All right. So now we just got this lightweight flywheel. You know. That's crazy. So that only has 5 holes, so that's okay, because Detroit's like that. Remember, this will bite you. All right. But okay, so basically I can't fit, because the way this plate is, I can't fit the flywheel on. So I'm gonna take the plasma cutter and cut it out so the flywheel can set in and bolt to the crankshaft. put some oil in it. If there isn't any, I'm actually hoping there is oil in it. Nope, nothing on the stick. Trisha needs an oil change, so I could just pull her up and dump the oil out of it and put it in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. H.C. Smith told me about doing that. You know, when you're not sure if an engine's going to run, change the oil in another truck that needs it. Put the oil in, the old oil back in whatever you were fixing to start. See how it works. That way you're not wasting, you know, $200. You're not wasting $200 on new oil for an engine that's no good. So I may do that. I may just go out there and drain the oil out of Trisha. But if I do that, I'm going to do the whole oil change. I'm going to drain the oil out, change the filter, put new oil in it. Otherwise, I'll forget that it doesn't have any oil in it, start it up, and hurt the thing. So I think we're going to do that. This is going to be interesting. And I may disconnect these. I just don't know why that was happening. I mean, these things are free. There's nothing in the injector that's causing that. So something in the blower was grabbing a hold of these. And I just don't know what that's all about. So we're gonna have to get it. I have to get this governor bolted down, this oil line on. What is that? It's like a dang old dipstick. That's really, really weird. It really sucks that somebody smashed that thing all to hell. Because it looks like it needs that tube to get the oil out of the bottom. And I don't think I can fix that. I think I have another one of those fittings, but I won't have this tube on it unless I solder something in there. Interesting. Super interesting. Yeah, that for sure goes there. Man, there's nothing I can do to fix that. And this not having that dip tube, I think it's going to become some sort of an issue. Interesting. Anyways, let me think about that for a minute. I think I will get the, I think I will take the oil out of Trisha. That's the best way to do it. I got a new 15-gallon oil drain pan. I'll slide it under there, dump that stuff out. It's got a hand pump. I'll put it in here, pump it into this motor, run the cab up, and put the new oil in her. Needed an oil change anyways. So I think I'll do it. I'll catch you back in a bit. Go too fast, starts to run over the side. But I'm gonna get this oil put in there. This is a cheap pump, but it pumps oil pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's better than carrying it over to the drain pan, you know, to the big drain bucket, a gallon at a time or something. The only thing that sucks is you don't get it all out. But here's a pour spout right here, so you can tip it up on end and pour it out the top, so it's kind of cool. Let's check this oil. Okay, about a half a gallon low, which is perfect. Just let that do its thing. I'm gonna go and jack the cab up on Trisha and get some oil in it. I got the wrong oil filter, so I do need to get an oil filter on it before I run it much, but I do need to get oil in it so that it doesn't get started while it's in. I'll be right back. Crazy how heavy those are. Okay, so doesn't fit with that contraption right there. Ain't that great? Okay, same size. I think this one's 24 volts. Ridiculously heavy. This is not. This is a lot of motor. We're going to need another battery. Oops. Sorry, battery. I need to do you like that. That's tight. That's tight. Let's see. Put this valve cover on just for a second. Alright, I'll put this valve cover on. Just put the sport over that right here. You're in charge of this one. You stand over here. Stand so you don't get sprayed by anything that might spray off of it. I'm going to find a board to use on mine. We're going to give her just a sniff. Let's see what happens. Well, it's going to run just like all diesels. It's what is this mess right here? Oh, I see. That would probably be that spot I was looking for that was the oil pressure. That's good. That means it's making oil pressure. Now all I gotta do is steal the fittings off the other motor. You can't open them.
You can't open them. Better drink it off.
So I can't really get you in here, but the oil pressure fitting on the other side is broke off. And so I'm just, the pieces are out of there, but it's kind of mangled. I'm gonna find the tap. I'm gonna clean up the threads, insert this, and then put oil pressure gauge on. Got one, I got two. If I have to, I'll be able to see this oil pressure gauge. A little bit of fuel. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so it carries good fuel pressure, or oil pressure. Well, what do you think of that? Now, it's leaking oil like a freight train, but that thing runs real good. And let me just tell you about putting some smoke up into the atmosphere. Hopefully you got to see that. That was crazy. I don't know what this little squeaky noise is up front. Got a little bit of a fuel leak. It is carrying really good oil pressure. It is oiling. It is oiling. I'm gonna see if I can get it dry out a little bit. Alright, for now that's it. It really did put the lights out in here, that's how smoky it is. I think one of the cylinders over here is not doing its behavior. Because I hear squeaky noise. And I guess it could be water pump. But it has a little blue smoke, occasional blue smoke when you razz on it. Oh, look at that. I found the leak. That's crazy. There's another leak right there. I think it's supposed to have a bulb in there. It just runs down in the bell housing. And so then it gets out on the floor. But hey, I got what I wanted to do done. This thing carries monster oil pressure. It runs pretty mean. I got a little bit of a squeaky squeak up here in the front. I'm going to charge these batteries on 2 amps for 2 hours. I think I might fire it up one more time. Nah, I won't. I have a lot to clean up and things to get back inside. I got to go to work tomorrow. When I get back, I'll have 3 more batteries. I'll have another one of these MT. Probably get the 41 MT, a little bit bigger. I'll probably get that because this is a lot of motor. This one turns it okay, but I don't think it would do it long. What do you think, guys? Don't forget to comment down below and tell me, any of you Detroit diesel gurus, if you could hear that squeakity squeak up there. Wouldn't hurt my feelings if you told me what that was. It does have a little blue smoke on this side. It could have a bad cylinder. So I guess what'll happen is I'll have to give it a little look-see. Take the covers off and look at the bottom of the cylinder and see if I got one that's scored up. It could just be from sitting. It is oiling. It's oiling all the rockers. It's doing what it's supposed to do under there. It's oiling all the floor, so it's a Detroit. These turbos work good. Blowers seem to work. It's got some throttle response. It's different than a 6 or an 8. These 12's got some snap to it. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with the governor. I know I can't use this one because it's constant speed or something, and I need variable speed or something. Don't know enough about it to tell you. But hey guys, really appreciate you being here today. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to have to edit it while I'm out at work, but it's awesome. Don't forget to like, comment, click the subscribe button, and there it is.